Hey friends, it's Monica Schrader from the SchraderPage.com and the SchraderPage blog. I wanted to give you a video tutorial of my Simply Second Grade Science file. It's an 80-page file that is centered around the Common Core standards that we were given through our district for second grade science. Not to say that it can't be used in other ways, but this is why I created this file. The first page, you are going to find the standards that we're going to be working on. Excuse me. The vibrating objects, force and motion, matter, solid, liquid, and gas, weather, animal life cycles, and then also how organisms are the same and differ from the characteristics of their parents. So you will find my force and motion packet, and it's going to talk about vibrate and sound. You'll have a KWL. You'll have some sound vocabulary. You will also have the listening walk, where you're going to have a literature activity. You will also listen for movement. You will also have a diagram of the inner workings of the ear, sound and vibration activity that students were able to work with a tuning fork and a ruler. You will have a section that talks about the voice box and the larynx and how we create sound. There is an experiment that you will work on with your larynx. You will have it's a solid, liquid, no, it's a gas. It's my matter packet. It's been a huge seller. So you'll be able to go through the vocabulary, the matter song, matter connection, where you will do some exploration of different types of matter. There will be some matter fun work. You'll have a liquid observation where you'll create 3 different liquids that they will observe. You will sort matter with them. There's a sorting activity that you will work on. You will do a triple Venn diagram where they're comparing different types of matter. Sink or float, of course, and then a response sheet to go along with it. You will measure matter in your classroom. You will measure mass in your classroom. There's a couple different bubble maps that your students will create to show the characteristics that they've observed of the different types of matter. Matter taking up space. There's an experiment that you will work on where the students will use a rubber band and a small piece of clay to show how matter takes up space. 3 forms of water. You have a graphic organizer showing the 3 forms of water. Some writing prompts that the students will use to describe what they're witnessing as they're observing the 3 forms of water. You will do gas prints with balloons. And a writing prompt where they can do some writing about their prints. You'll also have my hip hop frog unit. This is going to take you through the life cycles. Quick, fun poem, Green Speckled Frogs. Getting started, we'll give you some links that you can take a peek at. There's a KWL for you to use. A frog anticipation guide for frogs by Gail Gibbons. You'll go through the life cycle, and you will create a model of the life cycle. And you also will have some journal prompts for them to work on. You will create the frog. You'll do a frog raffle in class. You have a frog life cycle flow map. You'll do the frog parts. Compare frogs and toads. Double bubble map. This is where we're going to bring the genetics in, comparing the mother frog and the baby frog or the tad. And then they will compare themselves to what they look like as a baby. There's a math activity where you're going to be using the hopping frogs to measure the distance. There's also making words for the word amphibians. There's a section talking your students through frogguts.com. They will make frog bookmarks explaining the life cycle. And they also will do a frog report where they will go through and write it all about a certain type of frog. You will jump into my weather unit. You will create your very own weather graph. You have a weather song to start with. Students will graph the weather over several weeks. There's going to be a weather collection journal, my Cloud KWL. Students will read the Cloud book by Tommy DePaula. You will see different types of clouds. They'll create a cloud flip book. My class loves this every single year. So much fun. There's the flip book for you to run off on construction paper. You'll do On Your Mark, Get Set, Blow. This is an activity where students are measuring the distance. They're blowing cotton balls for clouds with straws. You'll have the weather tools for your students to look at. They will go through a My Weather Tool opinion, which goes great with that persuasive type of writing. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Nice literature activity to add in. They'll take the Mad Scientist Challenge, where they'll head in and create an experiment to come and present for the class. Couple writing prompts about the weather experiment. And that ends the file. So that should give you quite a bit of information about what is in the 80 pages. Again, this is set up for what we teach within our district. I hope that you'll find that it's helpful for you. There's great math activities to add in and also literature activities as well as science experiments. So again, it's simply second grade science. Monica Schrader from the SchraderPage.com and the Schrader Page blog.